Hey, welcome to Abby's Den. I'm Abby. In this video, I'm unboxing the new Oliso Iron. It's been released in the UK finally. I've been waiting for it for absolute years. It's a smart iron. It's quite pricey. It's around $200 if you're in the US, around $180 in the UK. So I want to know what's special about it. I know it has some smart features to it. One of the smart features is it has a timing function, so it switches off after a certain time when you don't use it. The original version of this yellow smart iron was 8 minutes, so it switched off after 8 minutes of inactivity, but now they've increased that time to 30 minutes because I suppose after 8 minutes of sewing you want to get back to the iron and it's wait for it to get warm again. Another feature this iron has is it lifts up. As soon as you put it down and not use it, it lifts itself up away from the fabric. So there's no more scorching, hooray. I go through ironing board covers like there's no tomorrow. Leave my iron face down, which is a really bad habit. I end up scorching the fabric on the ironing board and then eventually it ends up tearing. So I'm constantly making new covers. And if you're like me, something like this is gonna be amazing. Now there's obviously some other features about it which are going to make it really cool, like it's easy to fill with water, the swivel of the plug so it doesn't get in a tangle around the back, equally distributed weight. It's supposed to be just really intuitive, so as soon as you touch it, it works and activates. So all those different features combined are supposedly going to make my life so much easier, and I've not got to worry about leaving the iron on, which I tend to do occasionally. So it's going to be amazing for somebody like me. So let's stop there just for a minute and let's open the box. Now let's just read this box a little bit. It's got extra smooth sole plate, easy to clean, durable and scratch resistant, which will be amazing. 2000 watts, fantastic. Okay, 3 simple steps to start. Fill, unplugged. Okay, hello. So as always, definitely go through this and read your manual, which I will do. Troubleshooting guide. Got our warranty. It's a 2-year warranty from the date of purchase. I think we're done with the reading. Let's open the iron. Okay. Here we go. So exciting. Here we go. All right, so 2 of these jugs, as it says in the manual, will fill the tank. Please read. Droplets in my brand new tank are okay. I have been thoroughly tested at the factory. So if it looks wet inside, that's okay. My anti-scale system means tap water is okay. So I can go straight to the tap and pour water into the iron. With hard water. Use bottled water but never distilled. Empty water from the tank if storing for more than 2 days. So if you're going away on holiday or the weekend, just pour that away. Feels nice. Oh, I like these rubber grips on the bottom. Got nice rubber grips there. So we've got our dial, rather than the dial which is usually on the underneath the handle and difficult to see. This one's on the front, so you can read it easily, and it's protected so it doesn't fade away like some irons. The text fades away. So we've got synthetic, wool and silk, linen and cotton. Then we have our 3 different bursts of steam, extra burst of steam buttons and a spray button. These are the anti-scorch pivots. So when I plug this in, it should lift up. I'm going to just flip open the cover and pour in water. I'm only going to fill in 1 cup's worth to start off with. That's this side. Flick that down and it's really nice and flicks down really nicely actually. Feels quite secure in there. It's a nice seal cap and that shows me there, that indication. If I wobble it around you can see that it's only half full, which is great. Okay, so we've got a nice long cord, 3.7 meters, which is incredible. So Where do I plug it in? I'm going to go all the way over here with the other iron. Did you hear that? I could do this all day. Leave that there. Release. Does it work at the top? Yes. I touch the sides. No, nothing happens. So it's activated by the handle. Wow, look at that. Okay. I'm going to have to get used to that because I fidget around with my irons. Okay, I've done a little bit of sewing. The scorch protectors go down. So as soon as I let go of the handle, they're activated. So I'm going to have to get used to those. But it's like anything new, isn't it? You have to get used to it. So you have to give the iron a second when you hold it and then press. Because what I'm doing is I'm pressing it and trying to move at the same time, which it's then dragging across. So once I get used to that, it just slides over. Look at that, it just glides over my fabric. I'm going to show you this plate. Now the plate isn't a stainless steel, so it's a ceramic plate. For that reason, you're not going to get scorch marks on the iron, and if you do, it's going to be so easy to wipe away. It's like your Teflon pans. Now for a £200 iron, this isn't something I should be demonstrating, but I've got interfacing here, which I'm going to just press onto on the wrong side. And I love doing things like this. I want to see what happens. So it's obviously got stuck. Like that. Okay, but I can't see anything building up on there. It's not moving because it won't do because it's gluey. So that's all glue has melted. Now I'm going to try and iron onto just normal fabric. So I have my pressing cloth here, which I tend to use. And okay, and that gluey stuff has just gone. It's not stuck. It's just gone. Wow, that was hot. I don't do things like that. It's just gone. That drag is, I've got to get used to that. Let's give it a burst. So my iron's just clean straight away. Now normally with my other iron, it wouldn't have cleaned up straight away like that. So I'm quite pleased. Or you would normally see a residue on there. Okay, so I'll bring in my other iron, and I've got the wrong side of the interfacing again, which I'm going to press, and it does happen. Oh wow, I've just realised the weight on the Oliso is so much nicer. Okay, so that's sticking as it would do because it's the sticky side up. Okay, so now you can see, don't know if you can see, but I've got spotty residue on there where I didn't notice it on the Oliso, which is brilliant. Okay, so now I've got my pressing cloth. Just put that there. And that's dragging because it's all stuck. Can you see all the brown stuff? See all that fur from the wool? And it's leaving marks all over my iron. Wow. Okay, for that reason and that reason only, I'm in love with this iron. Oh, wow, wow. I love it. Now I can leave that and it's not going to burn. And that's incredible. So I can leave that there for 30 minutes. I'll come back, it's switched off. And as soon as I put my hand on it, it's ready to go. Amazing. So I'm quite pleased with this purchase. Again, it's one of those really expensive buys, but It's going to be one of those that I can see is going to last me a long time. So a long-term investment on something like this is definitely going to be worth it. I've got machines that have lasted me, you know, decades because I invested well in them. Invest well and these toys will stay with you for a very long time. They are really important tools to help you get a great finish on your work. Just gets on with it, doesn't it? So don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Is this iron something that you would consider buying? And what do you think? Is it worth the technology on there? So I'm going to get on with my quilt. Maybe make perhaps even make a dress. I will see you soon with my new iron. Take care.